Tony Gattari here from Achievers Group, where we're going through the last, and this is the last birds of the personalities that you need to shift gears to. We're talking about the personality types. We're using birds as an analogy, and we're actually reinforcing that your key to persuasion, be it sales, negotiation, or even teamwork, is understanding my love language and shifting gears. And what I really wanted to talk to you today about was actually the owl. Now, the owl are those people who are introverted, but they're very results driven. Because an owl is a hunting bird. Like the eagle, it hunts, but it kills at night. You don't even know it's killing you. Because it's love language, and I don't like selling to owls, because they take a long time, because they're perfectionists. They have a desire, a need for facts and details. It's analysis by paralysis. But let's just say that you actually have to influence owls. How do you do that in a sales and persuasion environment? What are the strategies that you can actually use in order to do that? So I just want to give you a couple of ideas. Okay, number one, be very logical. Right? Give them brochures. They'll probably tell you the typos. They love white papers. They like statistics because statistics prove authority, because they have the prove it principle. Give them white papers. Give them as much information as possible. Now, they've probably got a lot of information anyway because they know how to do research, and Google is a fantastic research engine. Number two principle is be very, very, very conscious of actually making sure that you tell the truth. Sometimes an owl asks the question when it already knows the answer, because what they're doing is they're buying people that are trustworthy, that know what they're talking about. And I think there was an old saying way back in the sales world that says, fake it until you make it. Don't fake it until you make it if you've got an owl. Because an owl will see you're a fraud, and an owl won't buy the product because they need to buy the person before the product. If you are selling to a lot of owls, it would be very wise to bring another owl with you on that sales call. You know, clearly I've done some work for Cisco, and I do understand that Cisco is an amazing sales machine. And isn't it obvious that Cisco's target market is CIOs and IT managers? Now, we would safely assume that a lot of those people are technical, so their disposition might be owl-like. Isn't it amazing how when the BDM goes in, who is usually an eagle, they will bring in the pre-sales engineer, who is usually the owl. The role of the owl is to communicate to the other owl, because if you've ever seen two owls speak, it's like making love. They are just so in love with the technical stuff. But here's the deal. The eagle there is to close the deal, because if the owl tries to close the deal, they never will, because they're so perfectionist, they find reasons why they shouldn't buy, which is insane. So that might actually work. And the other strategy I would strongly suggest is when you get an owl, one of the great strategies is to honor their product knowledge. Clearly, I've been doing selling a long time, and if I know that I'm in front of an owl and he knows a lot of information, you know what I say to him? Dan, it's apparently obvious that you know a lot about this product. What have you found out? And his eyes light up because he's saying, wow, you're asking me about my strength, which is my ability to give you technical information. And if you're really good at this, you would probably write notes. And you would be really fascinated in what they're actually saying, which you should be anyway. And the most amazing thing occurs is right at the end of the conversation, you could say to him, okay, Dan, so which one, based on your research, remember they're logical, would you buy? In fact, sometimes they close themselves because they have to be so logical with the research that they've just uncovered. So guys, I just really wanted to help you on that and just really share how to actually sell and persuade an owl. Now, they are very difficult because sometimes they tend to have this philosophy of always waiting because they're perfectionists. So I'm not saying they're the easiest sales, because they're probably the hardest. But if you can crack the owl, you can crack every other personality, because based on experience, they are the hardest to sell to, because they are the doubting Thomas. They are quite skeptical of any sales and marketing hype. So please don't put too much sales and marketing hype into your presentation, because they will think it's fluff. They demand and they want substance and depth and facts. So guys, until next time, have an amazing week and God bless you. Bye.